This is my home coffee roaster. There are all different kinds of devices you can get to roast coffee beans. You even don't need a device. You can roast them in your oven or on a frying pan. This is called the Gene Cafe. It's got a little cylinder that I load with the beans. It'll roast about a half a pound at a time. And for me and my wife, that's good enough for about 4 days of coffee. I've preset the temperature to 424 degrees. And I generally roast for about 25 minutes. But I need to keep an eye on it because the roasting time will vary depending on how fast the beans roast. And then I turn it on. The coffee beans, as they roast, behave somewhat like popcorn. And so they will pop. And that's called the first crack of the beans. They swell up a bit. They begin to shed some chaff and they enlarge. And then they do a second pop or second crack later on down the process. One of the nice things I like about it is you can roast it to the degree that you like. When you go to the store, you get the beans roasted how they like it, and you have to take whatever you get. I like my beans sort of medium dark, not too light, but because I like a little caramelization in the beans. See, beans to me are a nice medium brown color. The smell that's coming out of the roaster now is no longer that caramel toasty smell. It's more of a little bit of a smoky smell, and it's about to go to cooling. Now it is. The internal temperature gets to 140 degrees, the roaster will turn off. And at that point I'll be able to take the beans out and finish the cooling process. The general rule of thumb that I go by, that I was taught, is not to use the beans immediately. So it's good to let them rest for a day or so before you grind them and make coffee out of it. Why we go through this? There are a couple of reasons. One, it's fun. I enjoy cooking, and roasting coffee beans is a form of cooking. Second, there are economic reasons as well. Green beans cost about half as much as roasted coffee beans. And even though I've spent money on a moderately expensive roaster, it pays for itself in about 2 to 3 years at the rate at which we do it. And we have found that the coffee we brew at home is as good or better than coffee we get anywhere else. So I've been doing it for over 20 years, and I expect to be doing it for the rest of my life.